Hi, diddly ho, friendaloons. It's Rale, and it's once again time to Nintendo things. Currently, I'm joined by Andy and Storm. We have no Whacker today, much is the sadness.
Yep, unfortunately, Andy's gonna have to be the old man that we abuse today.
I want to go to sleep.
So you'll want to turn me down just a little bit, Rail, and turn yourself up just a little bit.
Neato taquito. So let's try 146. Say, speak, Storm. And
Hello there. There we are. That's more appropriate.
Okay, and as for me, tiny adjust. How about now? Any get better?
It's better. I'm still definitely louder than you. And Andy was about in the middle.
How about now?
Hello.
Are you adjusting it in Discord or are you adjusting it in OBS?
I'm actually adjusting it with use on my actual Studio 24C, my little sound box.
Okay, there you go. You sound good now. Cool.
I've got actual physical control over my gain. Oh no.
Wunderbar. All right. Hey, Quinlist. Hey, Zerag von Bromelstein.
That cat yowl was Andy.
Meow.
Okay.
We
So
continue
let's
the glorious game of glorious gaming.
Or as I'd prefer that one cat on YouTube. Mo. Mo.
Alright, so Whacker's not here, so who's going to complain about the hair physics?
I mean, it is bothersome.
Okay.
Her hair doesn't blow in the wind. It's trying to take off and return her to her people.
And the controller is being finicky today. So if you see me doing that slide when it stops, most of that is the controller.
Yes.
This one's been being a pain for a little bit. But I don't want to buy a new controller right now. I've got too many other bills at the moment. It's okay. Fire Emblem doesn't really require a fine-tuned controller. Now, if I were playing like Metroid Dread, that would be a problem.
Yes.
Metroid. You know, I just had a thought. So prepare yourselves.
Oh no.
Imagine this game if it was made by Koreans.
How would it be different?
All the clothes would be tight.
As opposed to weird and wavy.
I don't know about that.
She does look like she's wearing very comfortable clothes right now. Like, that's like lounge around and like, oh god, you know, I'm just gonna sit back and read a good book or something.
Yeah, these are like exercise clothes. I picked these out. Let me show you what her standard clothes are.
Consummate Hamster says, glad it wasn't just me seeing that big Aladdin's magic carpet energy in that dew. Her hair is something of an SCP.
So let's see. If we change
You
this
know-
by... So this is her base outfit. Or her base at-home outfit, out and about.
Indeed.
We could do a floral apron.
Oh,
Gak! See what I mean? The controller keeps hitting down on its own. The cliff skirt.
Yes.
It's a bit long for a skirt, but okay. The Mika gown. The One Piece is real!
Oh my.
The
God.
rare apron. And the
Uncouth.
spirit onesie.
oh god, what the hell is this?
Well, you see, the spirit onesie goes with the spirit mask.
Is she
If
gonna
my
start
controller
singing
stops being a pain.
Pavarotti to us or something? Rayo radioso.
This is the face of destruction. We can do big ribbon. We can do a frilled band. Square specs. Fox ears. Bunny ears. Dog ears. Spirit ears. This is why I just go with the square specs. And I don't really like any of the outfits for... The real problem is that all these outfits are like generic designed outfits that are set colors. Like, see, the cliff skirt is the same color regardless of who wears it.
The one that bothers me is, like, I was looking at possibly buying Dynasty Warriors 9 the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I love Dynasty Warriors games. It doesn't matter if they're all the same. And they, but they have these, like, special downloadables. It's like, so-and-so wearing a race car outfit. I'm like, why? I'm playing Dynasty Warriors.
Right? If we go to buy outfits... I mean, a lot of problem with at least Sensipai in particular is that fucking hair doesn't go with anything.
Yeah.
I mean, at least she's not wearing like a trash bag or something.
Indeed.
Like, the outfits themselves, most of them are actually pretty nice. This in particular, like, I like that outfit. It's got a nice scarf, it's comfy looking, I like what it does with the little sleeve ribbons on the hand warmers. Like, yeah, I like this outfit. It looks dumb with her hair, it doesn't match, and it pisses me off!
Lol. Take that.
Oh, this one actually would be close. Is it? Okay, that's it. Can get a skull mask.
Yes.
We can get tinted shades. Large shades. Thick specs. And normal specs. Square specs. Something, if we did ads, there would be a Squarespace ad right there.
Nothing's got the dark side.
I could show you my hair flying like a UFO.
See, here's my problem. Every time someone brings up that that song and parodies of it, all I can think is the old 4chan one. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering space dicks.
What?
Actually, I think that might have been a Reddit thing, not a 4chan thing. But yeah, there used to be a subreddit called Space Dicks, and it was all shit posts.
Ah, yes.
So,
as you do.
Now that Rale has set the bar, and I could slide this joke in without fear of reprieve from any of the authorities.
Fear of reprieve? I think you mean reprisal.
I'm like, I wish I could like get the engine of me just looking at you like.
Stop correcting me when I'm trying to shit post, damn it.
Anyway, well, actually,
did you just well actually him?
I wanted to make a skit where you know the part where Aladdin and Jafar are fighting, and he's a sorcerer, and he turns into a snake. It's like,
just how snake-like I can be.
Well, I wanted to replace it with, come out and fight me, you damn artist. He says, autistic am I?
Oh,
Let me show you just how autistic I can
be. Yes. Andrew.
That's terrible.
Andrew. I love you.
Did we get any gold ones this time?
Whacker, come back to us. We can't control Andrew without you. I am now working on the town for Andy's gym.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, we gotta figure out when we're gonna start, like, training and shit. Because my phone went off today, and it was like, training camp for Blood Bowl 2, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to set that up.
Lol.
Because
Yes.
I would have liked an idea of having like seasonal Blood Bowl tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like most project ideas I have, they don't come to fruition because I'm too tired wasting my time.
So, I'm looking at the new icon packs I got for this map planner as I'm, building the setting for the Van Zant Pokemon League. And, one of the first new icons that comes up is Corpse Pile.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Where do you think all the bugs come from? What program are you using? It kind of the map look reminded me of like oh god, what did they call it?
The program's called Illwinter Floor Plan Editor.
Ah.
Okay, so it's dark. They've got flying units.
I mean, you can see little circles going around.
Those little circles are not their units. Those are little spots to get stuff. This is gonna suck, but they're gold enemies, which means I'll actually get money for this. We just need to make sure that our staff users are actually equipped. Manage items. Okay, you don't really need fracture. What you... Yeah! Goddamn controller. What you do need is... We're gonna take Psychic, and... we don't have an Illume. Can I access the shop from here?
Possibly.
Yes, I can!
Wunderbar.
Shop. But
Or as we say in Austria, Wunderbra.
Now the question is, how much does the light staff cost? It costs not too much for her to buy. Yay. Okay. Okay, that makes this much easier because now I can throw out light sources. It's still going to suck, but it's going to suck less.
Aw, yeah.
The real question I need to know is, can the flying units go over the houses? Number one. Because some maps they can't actually go over stuff.
Hey,
and
Digi.
number two, how many enemies are over here? How do, Digiman?
Hey, Hackmanistan.
Also Mad Ducks.
I have a question.
Ducks did not know that you were planning a Van Zant Pokemon League.
Well, I do know that I asked him about using Bubba J, so he had to have known at one time, but we all have many adult things we do and forget about things. That said, the Van Zant Pokemon League is probably a couple months out, because now that I'm actually building it, I'm like, oh, this is going to take a little longer than I thought. Okay.
Oh no, this is going to require actual effort. Shit!
Oh, like, I knew there was going to be effort, I just didn't realize how scheduling and such would look, so... You were saying something, Andronicus?
I'll do my best.
I was gonna ask, as a little creative thing. So, like, what is your favorite flying mount?
Where to?
Or what would you think, whatever character, whatever, what kind of flying mount would you usually like to go for?
For my setting that I'm working on, one of the characters who's kind of a main character is a Griffin Rider. I really like the idea of Griffin Riders.
I'm ready.
My setting actually that I've been working on for my RPG actually uses they're hawks or owls, but they also have they've got like the wyvern wings where they've got like the claw at the front so they can actually like reach out and grab stuff.
Reach out and touch someone.
I will obey.
Oh my god. This, what do you call it? This, icon pack I got for the map maker includes disabled tanks, so I know what some of these cities for the Pokemon League are gonna look like.
I will.
Oh no.
Shall we?
But no, I am trying to go for traditional Pokemon, just with a bit of Van Zant flavor.
Yeah, you want to kind of mix it into the two.
Yeah. So, for example, because Andy's the bug trainer, there's going to be or the bug gym leader, there's going to be a lot of bayou and forest around him.
Now the question is, do we make people have to solve puzzles in order to challenge the gym leaders?
That may be for a later season. At first, this is basically going to run like a massive D&D game.
At my gym, you must tell me 3 puns, of which at least one must make me actually laugh. Otherwise, get the hell out!
Okay, so you know what? To your credit, I would say that kind of thing is on the gym leader themselves.
I mean, at least lore-wise, yeah, the gym leaders make their own puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first and
I
foremost.
got a fun joke for you. What happened to the last guy that didn't let me in? Pulls out 1911.
Nothing short of victory.
Also, the first person to make a Vaporeon joke gets shot.
Banned!
There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman.
Gets shot.
Look. When we did Pokemon Smash or Pass, we specifically specified adult human characters.
Indeed.
Ugh.
You had one job, Andy.
You know, I'm trying to think, like... It's usually like a Drake or a Dragon. And you got Griffins and you got Pegasi. And you do have Hawk Riders.
There's also some that's like dependent upon that particular setting.
Bully
Oh,
Snake,
yeah.
nobody misses Kansas.
They did have like giant bats you can ride, I think in World of Warcraft.
Hey, Bully Snake.
Oh
Bully.
yeah, and Manticores, I remember.
How do we want to do this?
So long as it's cuddly and wholesome. I don't want any of this marriage talk.
Nothing is as sinful as marriage.
I'm pretty sure canonically people at some point married Pokemon in the Pokemon realm.
Yeah, but they didn't get as explicit about it as 4chan or Reddit get. Or Tumblr.
I'm pretty
Is it-
sure if we keep saying 4chan and Reddit in the same sentence as if they're related, we're going to trigger someone.
Part of my goal, sir.
I mean, at least we're not going down the avenue of Tumblr. Looks into the corner with a dark door that has like police tape and board up nails over it.
Actually, from what I understand, they kind of cleaned up the platform pretty much, but...
You shush, don't you bring logic into this house.
I hope they use the flamethrower.
This is a house of memes.
Ah, and it looks like Mad Ducks is using his lunch break for SS-13.
Oh boy.
You know what? There's going to be somewhere on the map of the Van Zant Pokemon League a crashed space
UFO?
station, or a crashed space station, and just the bodies of a bunch of clowns in it.
Is that where you find the Mr. Mimes?
Why, yes.
When you nail that 5% critical hit, that wasn't even necessary.
Anybody? My waifu! Andy, let the bonking commence.
Alright, who are we gonna dance? We're gonna dance him.
There are a lot of Van Zant fortresses in this map that I'm making. Fort San Zorg and Fort San Gasper are both places. That's more out in the west where it gets all deserty for my amusement.
Oh shit. I forgot that she's weak to people with bows. She might be in danger. I don't think she's in danger. I think he was the only person. Correction. Miss! Nope! Okay, fuck me. I flipped that coin and lost.
I'm sorry.
Skip their turn. Because we're just gonna friggin' time warp again.
Let's do the time warp again.
You know, there is going to be one benefit for me playing a druid.
Yes.
We get to talk with the animals.
Dun 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 dun.
What do you think about this, Mr. Squirrel? Kill 'em all! Kill 'em all!
Yes.
Let me get this straight. You went to the Dwarven Artifice and you asked him to build squirrel-sized flamethrowers. Yes. And how did that turn out? Well, you know, Neverwinter's on fire now.
One of these
May
days.
the nutocracy reign!
It won't falter.
Wow.
I just realized I don't think I've told the story of the African kamikaze squirrel on WBPL.
No, I don't believe you have.
All right, kids, pack your bags because we're going on a trip.
No.
So there's this squirrel called the African kamikaze squirrel, right? It's a squirrel that lives in Africa. It specifically lives in colonies in a specific type of baobab tree. And what happens is when the tree is assaulted, the squirrels, specifically the older or unmated squirrels, will ingest the leaves of the tree and cling to predators. The leaves of the tree react with the chemicals in the stomach and cause them to explode, scaring or even in some cases straight up killing the predators. This is the African kamikaze squirrel.
Don't say it, Andy. Don't say it. This is an intrusive thought. You have to be quiet.
Intrusive thoughts win.
Meanwhile, at the other side of your brain, Squick just pops in. You've been seduced.
There's a quote of me literally in the quote list. I don't remember which one, but it's, if I seduce Squick, does that make me the seducer supreme?
I'll apologize later.
According to Squick, potentially. Do your crabs have crabs? Then you may have Squick or a Squick infestation, and crabs are coming out of the wazoo, said Mercury Alpha X during World of Final Fantasy.
I am a little sad that I missed when quote 6969 happened.
Oh, for that matter, let's see what quote 6969 is. You're driving the truck like the APC in the Magistrata Mundanus, E-Train. E-Train just said it well. You're driving that thing like the text exasperated American. Okay, yep. Well, oh boy.
Oh, look at that. Samurai found the quote. It was a Nino Cooney stream. Of course it was a Nino Cooney stream. Alright. How do we want to handle this?
Oh no, I'm getting option paralysis.
Oh no. Whatever will you do?
What a problem to have.
Indeed.
Indeed.
The first time I heard about that phrase was when they were talking about like some places like East Germany and all that where they barely have any grocery stores, and when they do, they're very small.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, go to America and they've got aisles and aisles of food. You don't know what to get.
Yep.
Documentary was like, they suffer from option paralysis.
Or as I, first heard it, kid in the candy store problems.
Honey ho, da dun da dun da dun da dun da dun. Ruffian.
You have my respect.
Seducing Squick sounds like a euphemism for going violently insane. I don't know, maybe. It'd be on brand.
You said brand. Now I gotta poo.
Allow me.
Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time.
No, but they ain't telling.
That is an older rhyme for an older time. Now that boss makes $1,000 and I make $1, so I stole the catalytic converter from the company truck.
I saw a guy. He said he posted that on Facebook, and like he got fired for it. I found out the other day that yes, sometimes your bosses do check your Facebook post. And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, no. And whatever happens on the internet stays in your boss's records. Like, they fucking know.
Which, like, kind of makes me feel like I have some sort of superpower because I don't post on social media or Facebook. So it's like, what is he doing today? You don't know because I am old school. I don't put shit down.
Yep.
God, I don't even remember the last time I did mess with. I haven't messed with my Facebook since I was a teenager, so I guess if someone went and checked it out, they'd be able to see, oh, he was a cringy teenager, but like literally more than a decade ago.
Have you ever read the webcomic Giants in the Playground?
Yeah,
Yep.
that you're talking about Order of the Stick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still
Yeah,
actively
Giants in the-
read it.
Yeah, Giants in the Playground was the
I
website
remember-
where they would handle, like, builds.
I remember they had this one where they're talking about clerics and where they go to, and they have a social media called Macebook.
Delightful.
I thought you'd enjoy that, Rale.
I smirked and went, well, not
Yeah,
that
I
exact
think
laugh. I did a tiny laugh, though. There was a small laugh.
A chortle. A sensible chuckle. Here I sit all broken-hearted. Yep, we all know how that one ends.
Nothing short of victory.
Yay, crit fishing!
You put up a good fight.
Crit fishing for compliments.
And now you'll die. Luckily, my units are now starting to get to high enough level that they can be more left on their lonesome and won't immediately die to a bunch of bullcrap. Not all of them are that strong yet, but a lot of them are, and that's helpful. Alright, next
Yes.
up.
Lol.
Yeah, for Andy and Mad Duck's city for this, I'm very much going for the New Orleans Bayou sort of feel.
Yeah, that tracks.
You're too kind to me.
Mercury, what do you mean digging my own grave? What, you mean running my mouth until it gets me in trouble?
Yeah.
I had no choice but to win.
Okay, how do we want to handle this? Actually,
Violently, and possibly with consequences.
so what's gonna happen is Friendaloon there is gonna get in the way of the attack. Chain guard it, and that's okay. This was planned for. I'm pretty sure that should break his chain guard so that the others can move in and actually deal with problems. There we go. Yee.
Yes. Oh look, I can put bloodstains on the buildings now.
Lend me your strength.
Even that's not enough to do it. Oh well, we'll still use it.
I challenge my fate.
Behold the power of friendship!
I will help. Come on.
Yes.
Quite literally drags everyone within a certain radius into a chain attack. It's not the best ability in the game, but it is useful if you set up right. It just takes a little bit more setup. Which is why I don't prefer it.
No, unwise, says Night Owl. Bloodstains on the buildings. Welcome to Pokemon Fight Club? Possibly, hamster. Possibly.
I mean, Pokemon Fight Club is just Pokemon.
This is true, though it's kind of implicit that they're not killing them.
Yeah. But I thought Fight Club wasn't supposed to be killing them either.
That's the theory. Then there's a lot of killing in that movie.
Is there?
Well, there's a lot of
yeah.
violence and injury.
Yeah.
And I do think there is
But
some
like,
killing.
the
Wasn't
club
the idea
itself...
that Fight Club was just a way for people to just let their aggression out?
That was the idea originally, and then he starts getting into more and more extreme, extremism.
Extreme underwater basket weaving!
That too.
He tried to punch me. He tried to punch me again. Failure! And failure means death!
My bonds give me strength.
Get 69'd! It's convenient that I did that much damage exactly. Alright, what are you? Oh! You're a general. How much money you got on you, boy? 1200 G. Unfortunately for you, this is the one person... Oh, and of course... Oh no, it's Dimitri this time. I guess he just gets to use it. Does that work? Attack. Mirror. Effective against dragon. Okay, so we don't have anything that's super effective. So do we go for the crit fish? There's that 2 times 5. There's just the one. We'll go down. What's that? Yeah, we'll go with this.
Yeah, sadly I'd heard that Night Owl. I had a hell of a day yesterday because, like, the internet's out for the first several hours, and right as it looks like internet's about to be restored and I'll be able to make it to game, I suddenly get a call from my business partner that we have a potential customer that we need to try to land, and I need to be over there as soon as possible. I'm like, fine. And I get over there, and thankfully it is going to be a repeat customer, so that's good. That's money for us. But it's like, I sit there the whole time talking to the customer, thinking inside, I want to be playing Star Trek.
Truly,
Being an adult sucks.
truly, these are dork times.
Indeed.
I
She
will
could
do
pull
what I
that
must.
off, I think. Actually, before we do that, let's do the smart option. Use another copy of this light staff so we can see what's going on in the distance. Oh, see? You have just a silver axe, so that's not a problem. I'm pretty sure we're safe to go with this plan. Okay. Dance. Boogie woogie dance.
Thank you.
I got the hoogie boogie boogie woogie dance. Shabba beep bada body la bop ba bada wow.
Oh, yeah.
Give me your money, peasant! Yes.
And so the peasant gave him his money. And all were very sad.
1200 G. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to really probably end up using the engage for something else, so... highest attack. This guy.
Now I have you.
Ooh, that's a nice lightning attack.
Night Owl responds, "It's okay, Storm. We can deal with the ancient alien brain-fucking machine that is trying to lure you to your doom next time." And I'm like, I kind of suspected that was what was going on.
Doom, 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 doom.
Allow me.
Help, help, I'm being repressed.
Come see the violence inherent in the system.
Oh my.
Help, help, I'm being oppressed. Oh my.
No, that's right. I'm gonna be a total tyrant to you.
Something,
Oh,
something.
no.
Jokes on you. I'm into that? Question mark.
Please don't put your boot on my leg. You know, in the Ghostbusters movie, I always got it that he. No, wait, he did. And then like at the end, he was like, "Okay, you can stop now." He was like, "Hurt me more, master." Yes. Okay, you can stop. Oh.
Upsetting.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this guy's is the last one because I'm not seeing any more movement out from the shadows. Let's find out. Fire!
Fire than
Oh.
yesterday.
I just remembered something I wanted to bring up. So I watched the new Hell of a Boss short that came out yesterday. And it's hilarious because they get assaulted by penguins, right? And the penguins appear over the rise, and they're like, maybe they're nice penguins? And then it translates the penguins' little into stuff, and it's like, who are they? Who are they? Who are they? One penguin waddles up. Slurs. And then all the penguins just start honking, and all the subtitles show is slurs, slurs, slurs.
That's reminding me of the one they did in the Fantastic Mr. Fox, where it was like, he's like, I really, or what was this like? I can't remember how it starts, but he's like, I think I'm gonna do it. The cuss you aren't. Are you cussing me? Yeah, I'm cussing at you. He's like, get cussed.
On
So
that
cuss
note,
becomes the one cuss word.
on that note, anybody who hasn't seen the Fantastic Mr. Fox really needs to see the Fantastic
It's
Mr.
really
Fox.
good.
It's really damn good.
Hot
100% worth. And if you need motivation to get you to watch a movie, the Cinema Wins review of it is pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I weigh less than a slice of bread.
I continue my quest to steal all the animals in the kingdom.
Wunderbar. Blech.
You see this dove? This is mine now. It's going to go in my barn and never leave.
Yes.
Oxford, New Jersey. Hey, it's Tony the Fox. What's up, Tony?
Okay, so I
Doctor Who has appeared again.
wow.
Oh, did leveling up help?
Yeah.
Did you stomp a mud hole in something, Who?
Consider
He spent a good day teaching his online persona's son about the lessons of being a murderous god.
Oh no, I was watching. I was watching the whole time.
Yes.
Number one, Doc is one of the better streamers on WBPL. Number two, Doc streams right before me, so it's real convenient for me to go ahead and just throw his stream up, and it's like, oh, Doc's wrapping up. I need to get my shit together.
Yay. Hey, Andy, you think that there should be gibbets in your town?
What?
oh
You know, the little cages they used to hang peasants in.
Gibbets.
No.
Gibbets. Gibbets.
Oh.
I don't think Andy would have a torture town.
Like, especially not in a Pokemon game. Jesus Christ.
You know what? Andy's town should be like beehive themed.
No.
No?
I'm going with the forest in that area, and the town is called Wheeler, since he's bug and poison type. That is, and it's near the swamp, so it's going to be kind of like the fenlands or sort of the wet forests.
Yeah.
I would definitely say there'd be Venom Gnats and Venomoths there.
Oh,
yeah.
Actually, now I'm curious. Have you thought of what you're going to do for my area or not?
Yes, so you are in the Silver Lake area, which I have liberally interpreted as this is the frozen/crystalline region. So, in your case, it is what's the word I'm looking for? It is a grove within a crystalline forest.
That is dope. I like it.
And also nearby is Fez's gym where water Pokemon are.
Nice.
Is there like when I say lightning bug, I don't mean like bug electricity. I mean a bug that looks like a lightning bug or
like
fire
its
beetle.
ass lights up is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Let's look.
Side note, first of all, I'm pretty sure there's a Firefly Pokemon. I think Ledian might be supposed to also cover Fireflies in addition to the that it already does.
Like, I'm not actually looking for a fire bug Pokemon. I mean, I'm looking for,
Yeah, a Firefly themed Pokemon.
yeah,
I know what you mean. Firebug you've already got. It's Larvesta.
Yeah.
And lightning bug you have, it's that cute tarantula one.
Yeah, Galvantula is one of my favorite Pokemon.
He's adorable.
Joltik is probably the cutest Pokemon in existence. He is
Yes.
tiny but fierce.
Now that I think about it, if I'm going to be in a swamp, like,
God damn it, Night Owl.
there's
So its ass lights up.
is Cutiefly a real?
Cutiefly is a Pokemon.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm
in the
pretty
swamp.
sure it's. I'm
That-
pretty sure it's Fairy type though.
Well, that's. Oh, well.
It may be Fairy Bug. I'm not positive on that.
What? Oh well. Let's see. I should probably just think of a list of Pokemon and just throw it your way. Like, I can imagine, like, the Centipede one. I can imagine,
Oh,
sorry,
God.
what a brain fart.
Jesus Christ, the controller is starting to make me want to throw something. Probably the controller. Oshawott is not cuter than Joltik Samurai. No. Its
I
shell
think
is dumb and you should feel bad.
I think the cutest Pokemon ever is a specific picture of a specific Growlithe that makes me like, aww.
While Growlithe is a good boy, Joltik is cuter. Okay, we got standing tree. Oh, we gotta make sure we class up some people. First. Yeah, she's the one we want to use stuff on now because she's the lowest level out of our group.
I'm Lady Anna.
I cannot make comments on your mother because cows are sacred in my country.
Live slow, dies whenever. I like that more as live slow, die wins.
Your game.
Yep.
At least she still gets XP for the losses, which is probably going to be her life for a little while.
Oh, yeah, I wonder if there's a crayfish Pokemon.
I'm
For it. I won't lose.
it depends on if you count like the lobster themed Pokemon as also being
There's
crayfish.
Corphish. There's
Yeah,
Corphish.
Corphish. And Crawdaunt is dope.
Your game.
So yeah,
Go ahead.
there'll probably be a scene in the the advertisements for this where Super Chief and Mad Ducks are just cooking a whole bunch of that kind of Pokemon.
Crawdont has the problem of coming out. I'm pretty sure he came out between the physical special split on moves, and he was a physical attacker, while being two types that both are supposed to be special attackers.
Yes.
And he had another problem. Oh yeah, he's from a generation that has a lot of really good water Pokemon. Not the least of which is Mudkip.
Oh, there has to be Parasects or Parases.
Oh, yeah.
That's like spoiler.
Ugh.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know my button was out. I know saying this is going to get everybody to dogpile me, but if I could choose one life Pokemon, like, on my adventures, it's the one Pokemon that I'll spend the rest of my life with. It's Parasect. He's my little adventure buddy.
Yes.
He actually does have, like, in the original, when you had to have moves to, like, cut down trees and stuff, he did have quite a bit of a...
Yeah, no, Parasect was always a pretty decent Pokemon. Parasect's only problem is that he comes from a generation where grass was not the greatest.
He has, like, several, like, 4 times weaknesses, like fire and, I think poison? Later on, it gets fixed a little bit, but he's still, like, up to now, like, considered one of the weaker ones. However, there was a time in one of the tournaments that he got really high up there, and people were like, holy shit. One of the good things he has is dry skin, where he can absorb water attacks.
Yes.
Actually, when me and some of the guys in the BPL were playing Poke MMO, he was sweeping pretty well. Like, I just kept doing. I'm trying to remember the move that, like, absorbs. Like, it's the bug move that absorbs HP from another character or Pokemon. Yeah. So, on the HSN, imagine just a bunch of, like, dehydrated Pokemon lying around, and Gary is just on his knees crying because all his Pokemon are, like, dehydrated too.
Yeah.
So, Andy, despite all you said, we all know the real reason that you want Parasect to be the one Pokemon you'd have IRL. Unlimited shrooms.
Yes.
I mean, first of all, the shrooms on Parasect's back are supposed to be good medicinally, all right?
Define.
Yeah,
Define
go
medicinal.
ahead, have your cheap little laugh. Ha ha ha, drug.
It's definitely a
medicinal.
cheap laugh.
Come again.
I mean, I don't know. Talking about psychedelics and narcotics in the Pokemon is kind of like,
I mean, honestly, you could probably just get a psychic Pokemon when they do wiggly stuff to your brain. Get the same effect.
They are woobly woos. Woobly woos.
Also, behold her class change that does not fix the skirt, and instead gives her a very stupid-looking flower crown.
I do like this one meme. It's like, therapist. And what do we do when we're stressed? Me. Pretend the people in my life are Star Trek characters? Cuts back to therapist, but they're now labeled Counselor Troy. No.
Storm, if this was an actual map that you could, like, play, like if we'd got an RPG maker and made this a game,
Yeah.
I would ask that in the swamp you could find a pond with a lily pad and a frog on it, and if you talk to the frog, it starts playing Rainbow Connection, like in MIDI.
Yes.
Why are there so many songs about rainbow? You know what? Instead of having it like banjo, maybe like a bunch of frogs and bugs going like... They're the instruments, basically. They play the music through their various chirps and croaks and such.
That's good for now.
Yes.
Right.
If I had to have a lifelong Pokemon, it would probably be a Growlithe / growing up into an Arcanine.
Oh yeah.
So I know Andy said he was the one who was about to get judged for this, but I'm the one who's about to get judged for this because it's Gardevoir.
Yeah.
It would be, well, actually, it would be either Gardevoir, Sylveon, or Galvantula. I could go either way on any of them. They're my top 3 favorite Pokemon.
Yes.
You know what was funny in our playthrough of Crimson and Scarlet, like when they were talking about like you and they name your Pokemon, like the one that was up front, because I always thought that they just named you and your Pokemon that you started with, but no, it's like you and the front of your team. It was like you and Fortress have come a long way, and I was like, yeah, it has been Fortress the whole time, hasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
That would be kind of funny if we go back to my Fire Red playthrough. Granted, this is the more recent stuff, but when I went through Red the first time, and then later on in Fire Red, I named my Charmander Agamemnon. You and Agamemnon have been through a lot. Just shows our boat stranded out in the water.
More like Agamemnon.
Lol. And Night Owl asks us, wait, since when can you guys afford expensive laughs?
Okay, Crispy, I'm going to explain the lore of Gardevoir and why Gardevoir is one of my favorite Pokemon to you.
You say that right as I look up just in time to remember what this map looks like.
Shut the fuck up, Stone. God damn it. Okay, so I did not have a lot of friends who played Pokemon as a kid, so I was not able to trade. This means Child Rale could not get an Alakazam. Ever. I literally did not get an Alakazam until I was already a grown-ass man. Because the other thing was too poor for both me and my sibling to get video games. So,
Aww.
yeah. So, what ended up happening then is Gen 3 comes out. I found out about routes. I get routes. Gardevoir is basically Alakazam in that game that doesn't require you to trade to evolve it. Gardevoir and Mudkip carry me through that shit.
Yep.
Those, by the way, are my 2 favorite Pokemon from Gen 3, is Gardevoir and Mudkip. Mud!
Trying to find it, but there's this really adorable picture of, it shows, a statue of a dog from, like, those ones that you see in front of Buddhist temples, and there's an Arcanine standing next to it, kind of all dutifully, and he's looking down to his right as his son, little Growlithe, is, like, trying to stand all dutifully and has his chest puffed out in adorable puppy fashion.
Also,
adorable puppy thinks he is big dog.
Also, the Gardevoir hype only got worse when, Gen 7 came along. It picked up Fairy type, which made it even stronger, and it also picked up one of the better looking Mega Evolutions, because a lot of the Mega Evolutions are really dumb looking. Gardevoir's Mega Evolution, especially when it's fucking shiny and gets the black gown, yeah, that's just excellent design. Okay. Yeah, no, Crispy, it is not because I am thirsty.
I did not get Alakazam until I was a grown-ass man, is now quoted.
No.
Lol.
34 reasons what?
When I was a kid, I liked Blastoise, and I still like Blastoise. I can understand why. He's a cool looking dude,
Honestly, I always preferred Lapras to Blastoise.
When I do playthroughs, I almost always pick Venusaur, because just several ways of just, absorbing your life essence and keeping you asleep or poison you and then leech life you and then put you to sleep is like devilishly delicious.
So, funny thing, I actually did not get to pick from the original 3 starters because my first Pokemon game was Yellow.
Lol, loser. Oh, that's right, Crispy. That reminds me. Didn't they officially make it where like because a fan was because the story said that Lapras were rare, a fan just started breeding a bunch of Laprases and releasing them, and so they're like, yeah, we'll just repopulate them.
Yes.
I have no idea if that's true, but I want it to be.
Hackman Star, I don't know what anyone says poison is the best type. I noticed in my, like 10 years ago when I was doing a rerun of Fire Red, I was looking at my team and I was like, huh. Like, 4 out of 6 Pokemon have the poison subtype. And I started thinking about, like, am I a good guy? Like, one of my favorite water Pokemon to play in that game was Tentacruel.
Yes. I am excited. For tomorrow, my party finally gets to face the consequences of my actions.
Ominous.
So, in my Final Fantasy D&D game, a magic item shop was broken into by some thieves who ran off with some magic items, some of which they dropped in the process that might have been picked up by some passerby or something.
As you wish.
And the party found that they were getting really tired, and they looked over and they noticed other people in town were beginning to sit down and fall asleep. Until just like the whole town was falling asleep, and they themselves eventually succumbed. When everyone woke up, they all had hooves.
Oh no.
When everyone woke up, they had become various pretty ponies and deer and the like.
Oh no.
What's that? What's
Did
that
you
story
bring-
where the guy wakes up as a cockroach?
Oh, Kafka.
Yeah.
The Metamorphosis.
If Metamorphosis, if Storm wrote it.
Yep.
Did you trick your players into playing a goddamn pony game?
A pony chapter of a D&D game.
The pony chapter. The infamous pony chapter.
Well, that's better than the Disney chapter.
No mistakes.
I had a group of players that used to refer to my campaigns as starting with the Disney chapter because I would often kill loved ones in order to make it personal. I'm not doing my job as a DM until I've bereaved you of your father figure.
If you're not crying, more people are dying.
Lol.
Victory is mine.
So you're playing Kingdom Hearts. Ah.
No, they didn't find uranium.
Let's go down to uranium jail.
Yep, I have copies of Pony Finder, Mr. Consummate Hamster. I very much like it.
You would.
Yes.
Is your map going to have a bunch of pony Pokemon?
No, so I love to inflict brony stuff on my close friends, but I don't, like, try to make such a big point of it that, like, I would put it all over the Pokemon League thing. Given that I'm the lightning trainer, I do believe there's a lightning horse. that
Zebstrika.
Zebstrika, that's right, yeah. So, I mean, you're gonna see that. Ponymon, friendship is super effective. Yes.
French. Okay, that's actually good. Shit, that's good. Okay. We have 2 options here. We could try that, but better plan.
It's too late, Rale. I've depicted you as Soy Jack and me as a happy pony.
Where are you? Let's see.
Let's go.
Needs to die the most. Looks like this guy. You were unfortunate. You have the most HP, which means you need to go first. Bye,
Yay.
Felicia.
No.
True, Jonah. So it's not the best Fire Emblem game, but it's a still pretty decent Fire Emblem game. It's worth if you've been a long time fan of Fire Emblem, because it's a lot of nostalgia bait. It's got a lot of functions that are there for the nostalgia of people who've been fans of the games for a long time. If you're just getting into Fire Emblem, go buy Three Houses.
Yes. Behold that which is moist.
Yeah.
Why?
If you've been playing since Awakening, yeah, you should be fine. Awakening's got enough lore, and it ties back to the original game, so yeah, you should be fine. Also, welcome to WBPL 76. We do not just stream Fire Emblem. I stream Fire Emblem because I stream Nintendo games. Someone do the exclamation point, please and thank you.
UNC, if you would be a dear. But yes, we are a multi-streamer variety channel. And if you wish to join the Discord, we double posted it.
And
like
then
silly
neither
boys.
of you actually posted the thing that explains. Okay, I'll do it myself.
I can't remember the command. I am highly competent except in this one area.
It's W. Never mind. It's not that one. Maybe? There we go. It's without the 76. So, WBPL 76 is the community streaming platform of the Black Pants Legion. Come join random Legionnaires streaming a variety of games, genres, and events for you to enjoy. We have a cooking show. We have multiple artists. We have people who paint minis. We have people who play video games. There's even been a knitting stream once. I do wish Doc would do more knitting streams. That was dope.
Yes. And we're planning some things like, I hope to do a few music streams at some point where we write a song together as a group.
Nice. Oh, he's done it twice? He's done it twice.
Yes. I also am hoping to get a history cast together, but that's going to be a little ways out because that'll require some more planning, like, so we don't, start misquoting history.
If I take part in that, I'd have to come in as the...
Andy, it sounds like you self-censored.
Not... What was that?
Oh, you cut out. Like, everything you said cut out. It was very
I've
cut.
noticed you guys been cutting in and out a bit, too. I think my internet's kind of being blooby.
So, Mercury, the reason why Crab and Zorb are not commands, Crab I don't know specifically, but part of the Zorb joke is that you're not actually supposed to explain the joke to people.
Yes.
Ho ho ho! I am a tricksy hobbit. By abusing trading the long-range spell, I was able to attack where otherwise I would not have been able to before. Okay, that should be the worst one. Of course he double hits on the 57%. How dare.
Sorry, I am answering a question for someone, and then I will return to your regularly scheduled shitpost.
Also, Samurai, to my knowledge, Fire Emblem is actually pretty accurate with its percentages being legit. Mind you, it's not like I've gone and researched it. Boop, boop. Yeah, we'll keep using the killer bow.
I did it for the spice. Pwned. Lol.
I need to get stronger until no one can beat me.
Ah, okay, sorry. I did not read the post above it, because I hadn't gotten to that yet, and my processing power is currently split between multiple things. Sword time. Prepare to be liberated!
I quite like it here. Oh.
I mean, I'm pretty sure lost actually comes from Cookie, like, legitimately being lost.
Yes.
Well, we'll roll those odds. Let's see what happens. Whip, whip, nope. We've been betrayed by our potato chip.
Hey, thanks.
Crispy, you forgot to make it a D instead of a T.
DDT.
No, he has to shid pant.
No, not the pant.
Okay, now the trick right now is I don't want to put her in direct attack range, so dance. Nope.
Is it my turn?
Okay, yeah, if she does that, he can kill. Yeet. Fire!
Than yesterday.
Alright, one of the things that's been splitting my attention is I need to use the bathroom really bad, and it can no longer wait. I will be back shortly.
Farewell shortly.
Potty emergency! Potty emergency! Get out the way!
Affection, Your Honor. Convection, Your Honor.
Convection, Your Honor.
Inception, Your Honor.
Deception, Your Honor. Okay, the fact that you didn't answer, I know the word that came up and you chose not to say it because I probably thought the same word too.
Yep.
We had another one of those moments where we had the same thought.
One brain cell we share, and we were both like, no, 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 no.
That one quantum brain cell that somehow exists in both of our minds.
Yes. I can't remember, Night Owl. Which one did I say first?
I return.
A picture for both of you in our group chat.
Oh no, I'm in danger. It's a pony post, everybody.
Lol. Then one we're not repeating on stream.
No, what the fuck, Storm? I'm supposed to be the degenerate, not you.
I sent the same one to Crispy, and he sent me the priest from
You
The
guys are
Exorcist.
degenerate. I'm just an asshole.
We're supposed to contain the Sith, not join them.
I don't know. If you guys joined the Sith, that would guarantee its downfall.
If I joined the Sith, it would become like just a club where we eat baked goods while occasionally complaining about the government.
That does remind me that at some point I would like to actually play an MMO with you guys.
Ooh.
Yeah. The big ones would be the Star Wars Old Republic MMO, which is actually really good.
We tried that
Yes.
for a while, not too long ago.
Yes.
It reminded me of how... Oh, God, it's like... You know, playing an MMO now just feels like having a second job, almost, you know?
Right. Miss again? Nope. Okay, that's fine. He lives. Awesome. We could play RuneScape.
I've never played that.
Okay, so my problem with RuneScape is it doesn't really lend itself heavily to group and team-oriented stuff. My other suggestion was going to be Final Fantasy.
I downloaded that and I tried playing it, and like 4 steps in, I immediately got tired.
I enjoyed Final Fantasy XIV for a bit, but the problem was the guys I bought it to play with were never on, and I was trying to play a healer. So it's like, well, that just shot me in the foot right there.
Yeah. That would definitely make life harder.
Yeah.
You put up a good fight.
I mean, I'd lean towards a MMO that doesn't require a subscription, which is the big reason why I don't play Final Fantasy XIV. And why I tend to lean towards the Star Wars MMO.
Understandable.
For Lucia.
Ooh, Star Wars Galaxies has apparently had servers restored. That's old. That's like I was in high school when that came out.
I mean, if you wanted to do an FPS MMO, you guys could always get Destiny. The base game is free to play.
Destiny, there's no escaping death for me.
Look, I will carry you through Destiny shit all damn day.
I was just quoting Young Frankenstein.
I'm aware.
Like a dork.
Grimos, what did this please God for? Grimos, you want to know the bad part? So did I. I entirely skipped
I'm ready.
oh, I don't remember the name of the expansion before this most recent one. And then I came back for Final Shape, and yeah, I'm hooked again, and it's a problem. Okay, it's not that big of a problem. I only play for like 1 or 2 days a week.
You say that, Rale, and yet here we are.
The only thing that sucks is because I missed a couple seasons, there's a whole bunch of craftable weapons that I can't get, and some of them would have been real fucking useful. Luckily, the new craftable weapons, most of them are really damn good, so... Silver linings. It just don't have as many options for different types and elements of weapons that I'd want. It limits my build crafting. Luckily, I'm also a Warlock player, which is doing real good right now. Doing real good.
Yep.
You're doing
Yep.
Rale good.
I think what Rale's saying is he's eating well.
Yes.
Well, isn't that swell?
Gremos, you can. Okay, so here's the thing. Whoever rules in PvP has been incredibly flexible over the course of Destiny 2, because there was a point in time where Warlocks were king. And mind you, I don't really play Destiny 2 for its PvP. Its PvP is honestly kind of garbo. I have been to the Lighthouse all of one time, and I got carried. Alright.
At your service.
Yeah, we'll get more XP this way.
I'm here.
Okay, just straight up miss everything. Okay, fine, be that way. Get the staff user a little bit more XP.
That's better.
Yes.
Alright, and now you die.
And now you die.
Me first.
Nothing short of victory. A battle fit for Brodia.
Also, hunters are not... Oh, go ahead, Andy.
I was just gonna say, you merely adopted the Weebery. I was born in it.
Molded by it. I didn't watch live action until I was already man.
And by then, it was blinding!
And by then it was shapeless.
Just like your mother.
Oh!
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we of the WBPL don't care if we've offended your mother.
Also, Airflex, it's Brodia. But yes, Brodia. It's also probably the most bro of the countries because it's the country of warriors.
Bro. That just reminded me of, in the Brony community, we would sometimes joke about mustering the Brohirum.
Oh, that reminds me. I'm pretty sure it's already done, but like Lord of the Rings, but like little animals, like
Oh, yeah.
And it's called Redwall.
yeah, but like no, it's like literally the story of Lord of the Rings, but all the characters are like the hobbits would be shrews, the dwarves would be moles.
Airflex would
Yeah,
not mean to bronies in this house.
I bet elves would be rabbits because they got long ears. And like I would say that the wizards should be birds because that would signify that they're otherworldly. Like Gandalf could probably be an owl or some sort of gray bird that's kind of that, or if not a bird, he'd probably be a damn badger or something like that.
Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom.
We are somewhat predictable in our actions.
It's almost like we have a united culture through the internet.
Indeed.
That's one of
almost-
those things. It's kind of a meme to say my culture is internet culture, but like it's like legitimately a thing now.
Yes.
There was a time where we were almost free from it, and yet, that time has passed.
Don't let your
Speaking
memes
of
be dreams,
passing-
kids.
Hey.
No, Zumberge owls would be comedians. Because they're a hoot.
Stop.
You know what? I like how in the
Wait, Crispy, is that legit? Okay, so apparently when Whacker met Crispy's family, he led with, "Don't worry, I'm from the internet."
Crispy also explained that he was at least 50 and that apparently deeply offended Whacker.
I try not to request quotes very often, but someone needs to quote that. That's amazing.
When Whacker met Crispy, it's the new romantic comedy.
Right. Impressive.
Blue gentleman, have you ever received my hand eggplant joke?
There are a few who have and lived.
I mean, it was at the end of my ad for Ox mayorship. Like, you guys remember the "I'll do it, mama, he was my horse" bit. But you don't remember the bit of, the live action shot of me having, like, pulling up the camera and it has my dog. And it's like, "Okay, Remy, you're ready to give the people what they want?" And it pans over, and there's an eggplant on the counter, and I slap my hand next to it.
Yes.
Alright, I'm pretty sure I got everything here. I got distracted for a moment and lost track of where I was.
This is not an uncommon outcome. So good news, Andy. The restaurant that you help run in this Pokemon game is armed with a cannon.
is it the hot dog cannon?
Potentially.
Doesn't Bubba J have like some sort of like food dispensing cannon?
Yes, although the hot dog cannon has to belong to Mike for this one. Or
Have you ever been shot with a hot dog cannon?
Rale, consider who we're streaming to right now and think about that question very carefully.
Probably not. That would require going outside and being around other people.
Oh, God forbid. Graphics outside are just terrible.
That depends on where you live. Pro tip: go on hikes in the wilderness. You will find pretty places that trump the graphics in video games all damn day.
This is true.
And also horrors beyond your wildest imagination.
I mean, yeah, honestly, lots of stuff in real. So here's the thing. For other animals, humans are straight up a horror movie monster.
Yes.
Because we do not die when we should. There's so humans are pursuit predators. We don't really like blitz things down. We run them to the ground. So it's literally like, imagine you're trying to run away from something. So you run as fast as you can until you're almost dying from your heart beating so fast, and it's still fucking coming. That is what humans are to everything else.
Yes, we are we're literally the Terminator.
Yeah, humans, we Jason Voorhees other animals. Is how we hunt them.
I just found the icon set for this map designer to put Whacker's house in the game.
Oh no.
It's a Necron tomb.
Of course. Or then you, like, if you want to do, like, alien invasion horror, we have technology that might as well be magic to animals.
I mean, that's literally what, what's that story called? Watership Down?
Yeah.
Pretty much what's going on there.
You know, I need to watch that movie because you know what? I only watched the first seconds and I was horrified when, like, all the the holes are covered up and they were trying to dig their ways out and they died of suffocation. Like that was too much for me as a child.
Well, yeah. That's
Air-
more like a movie for older children or younger teenagers. That's not for small children.
Airflex, are you referencing Death Worlders? Because, yeah, it's pretty good. It's a good series. For those who don't know, Death Worlders is a series that started on the Humanity Fuck Yeah subreddit. And it's about humanity being... Basically, the galactic community categorizes planets as being ranked 1 to 10, and anything above 10 is a death world, where intelligent life cannot survive because it is too hard to survive there. Only base animals can survive there. Yes, the Jenkins verse, Bully Snake. Earth is an 11. Now, at least part of that is because of Earth's, allergens. But also the randomized and extreme weather.
Did they have it where like, oh my god, they swim in water?
No,
Lady Anna, the mysterious merchant.
a lot of it was like muscle density,
Brace yourself.
things like that. It's a very, very long series. It is finally finished. I would recommend it to people, but it's High Gravity is another one.
Yes.
If I win, you'd better buy something. It's the second princess of Illusia, Hortensia.
That woman sounds way too peppy for my taste.
She is very much way too peppy. If she weren't the best staff user in the game, I wouldn't use her. But she literally adds +1 range to all staves, which is busted.
Indeed. Oh god, I just remembered a terrible line from something as I was designing this town, and just could imagine you saying it, Andy, which was, I had gills installed so I could breathe the swamp water.
Alright, we have got most of our characters, except for Anna, into their second classes. So now I feel is a good time to go and continue the actual plot.
Yes.
Before we get too power leveled and just steamroll everything without any effort.
But that is the destiny of all.
Ooh. Oh, didn't even know the world map was an option. Okay,
You
fortunately.
silly Billy.
I mean, it doesn't do anything, so... Yeah, suggested advanced class level 1. We are past that now. Also, have you all seen the dad from Turkey who won the silver medal in the Olympics for pistol shooting?
Yes, we were talking about that this morning.
It's absolutely hilarious because he similar vibes and is somewhat similar look to my father. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, yeah, it's just one of those, you don't expect people with ultimate dad bods to win Olympic championship stuff. And yet, you know what? Firing a pistol is not necessarily physically exerting, it's more about aim and technique.
I mean, yeah, that's still physical. It's physically exerting in a different way.
Yeah, that's probably a better way to put it.
Ike. Meanwhile, the Fell Dragon's got 7 in his grubby claws. Most of them are old allies. Marth, Sigurd, Celica, Micaiah, Leaf, and Roy. As well as another emblem ring his forces stole from Lethos, the Azure Twins.
Together, all 12? We will need to face the enemy directly.
Are you proposing we invade Illusia?
Returning to Elusia already.
Yeah, that's gotta be complicated.
Samurai, an archer drawing the string right up to their lip and chin sounds like a terrible plan. As someone who does archery, that sounds like a good way to lose something that you don't want to lose.
The worst case scenario is that they steal more of
I love my lips.
concerns me. If that happens,
Well, I tell you what, you don't have to worry about losing your honor. You can't lose what you don't have, you know what I
if they
mean?
attack, the more likely it is they'll attack us.
Gentlemen, we are going to defend this lady's honor, which is more than she
Wants
ever
to be
did.
on the wrong end of an ambush.
We're not ready to take the offensive. Rocking a hard place, huh?
Your Highness, are you a little hot in that garb? You know, it's
What is it?
fur and desert doesn't really go well together, you know?
Right?
I don't want to hear that from the man in plated mail. You're literally a walking oven.
Attacking the queendom again?
No. In fact, the fleet sails toward Firene.
Yes.
We better take a look for ourselves.
Let's head to the Azure Coast.
So we're in the desert, but I don't hear the iconic yeah.
And suddenly Arabic music.
Oh no! Boats!
We're gonna make Japan trade with us one way or another.
First ones in Pyrenees.
It would seem so.
Stop closing the country. Let it be open.
We have boats with guns. Gunboats.
Wait, let me get this straight. You touched America's
I
boats?
do not particularly care. I have my orders, and I will follow them.
Let's blame the Maine on them.
You never praise me, and you're no fun at all. I thought Chris was bad. At least he's not the boringest man in the world.
Lady Marnie.
Look at this guy.
You got
Shark
something to report?
armor.
2 soldiers have deserted the fleet.
Perhaps they had reservations about the current strategy.
Yep.
Whatever. Leave them be. We'll catch up later and beat the daylights out of them.
But they took an emblem ring.
What?
Oh no, that's
Explain.
not good.
As a precaution, we kept each ring on a separate ship in the fleet. These soldiers attacked the guard on watch and stole the ring of the Azure Twins.
Oh boy.
Ships are already in pursuit.
We will take chase as well. The ring must be returned at any cost. These soldiers, what are their names?
Rosado and Goldmary.
Princess Hortensia's retainers? I thought those two were behaving themselves lately.
No longer, it seems. Do we know where they went?
They were headed to Solm by Wyvern.
All right. Turn this ship around. Take us to the coast of Solm. Ugh. And we were in the lead. Those two are in heaps of trouble.
I will say that's one thing about the design of some of the characters in these games that I'm not a big fan of is,
It's safe to say we lost them.
Perhaps we should pause for a moment.
like, I just don't get the lolly brat design in the big terrifying medieval war.
Yeah.
We have to make sure she gets the ring of the Azure Twins.
Indeed.
So,
I know it's an archetype, it's just
so here's my thing. Part of it is because a lot of times it's like royals, and it's usually like younger royals who are getting dragged into war because something's happened to their parents, right? Which is a thing that happens in real war if young people get recruited when the old people have been killed off.
so like in that sense it makes sense. It's just like I know it's specifically when they're a brat like she is.
That's an Illusian fleet, all right. And it does look to be headed toward Firene. We have to get there before they do.
That'd be nice, but look. We've got a
Also, Airflex, yes, it is.
attack again, huh? I'll give you a good old-fashioned Solmic welcome.
That's not enough troops for an invasion. It looks more like a
Yes.
search party.
Divine One, there's a wyvern coming this way.
They must have spotted us. Everyone, at the ready.
Look at that big old gator right there, boy. You look like he good eating.
Mary,
Mm-hmm. Airflex. Not to my preference. Mostly it's the hair. I don't like the stupid horns hair. No. It doesn't do it.
Nice to see you and your retainers back together again.
The Divine Dragon! Watch out!
Put that away, Rosado! I'm on the Divine Dragon side now. My sister is too.
Princess Ivy as well?
If you're being held against...
Okay, so have we forgiven Ditzy Girl that doesn't remember being evil?
I swear, it's not
Have we gotten to the part of...
I
Yeah.
wanted to join them, so
Not
I
yet.
did. I made this choice for Illusia.
Okay.
Question is, as my retainers and my friends,
Blue gentleman, I do not care for the pink pretzel hair either.
What you want? Then it's what
It's not pretzel, it's candy cane.
Banner you're under.
Honestly,
Yeah, I like her
Gold
hair.
Mary here has the best hair out of these
Yeah,
three.
I like it too, but it's like the unfortunate hair. It's like the dead mother hair, I heard.
Yeah, I know, but
Here. This is yours.
Is this?
The ring
I have a thing for braids like that.
from the ship we were on.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
good going.
I hope my dazzling abilities do not blind you. This is just what we needed. Restore calm.
I'm not big on the drill hair. It's the twins from Fire Emblem Sacred Stones.
Finally, I am returned to your side. My name is Erica. I raise my sword in hopes that peace will come to this world at last.
I know we can depend on you, Erica. Now, which of you should I give this ring to? You're both to thank for bringing it here.
Okay, so apparently Mad Dax is playing Space Station 13. He brought a crate full of toilets and bathtubs and put them out on the shuttle. And after the round, he may have given the Antag swirlies.
And I promise, I'll do my part.
LOL.
It's settled. Here you
Okay,
are.
so Airflex definitely is in the audience with taste.
Finally! This is where those thieves ran off to, right?
By all accounts, yes. Now we sniff them out.
Right, unit selection. Just this set. Okay. Swap spaces. Okay, I do need to get over there, so we're gonna need to... Beach doesn't seem to affect... Okay, so we're not dealing with terrain that affects my unit's movement. Nito to Quito, so we're sending the flying squad north. Sorry, flying and cavalry are going north. Everyone.
So wait, this whole time when you guys are talking, the like fire gator was just sitting there like, man, I'm tired.
Potentially.
Or salamander or whatever.
Oh yeah, I remember this level now.
Moments ago, the beach was dry, and now the water is up to my ankles. The tide here seems to rise and fall at a moment's notice. Try to keep me on
What, the
dry land,
beach?
will you? I'd hate to be stuck tromping around in the water. Here goes.
Okay.
I'll protect you.
Okay, so it can just attack back at any range? Is that what's going on? Fire breath. Range is 1 to 3. Okay, it just has and up to 4 with the fireball. Lovely. Okay, so dragon's a jerk. Noted.
Devoted to you.
They often are. But not always.
It's a corrupted worm. Worm.
Ah, she's a proper lady.
Nobody likes
Oh,
me.
you mean riding side
Everybody
saddle?
hates me.
Yeah.
Guess I'll go eat worms.
Worms! They wiggled and jiggled and squiggled inside her.
No.
What?
Just no.
Oh. I was thinking the old lady that swallowed a fly. And it was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. I guess I'll die.
North is where we want to go. Alright.
For you, anything.
Swish, swish.
Shall we?
Into the drink.
Where to?
Oh my god, this water is heavily salinated. I mean, seriously.
Much improved.
It's almost as bad as drinking Dasania water. Ugh!
Yes.
I can't remember what Gold Mary's ability is.
Get off your bat horse.
Reflex. Cease. Cease. Andronicus, get the bonk.
Prepare the bonk stick.
Our side's cuter for sure, but by the looks of
We must ensure that you do not appear here again. Andronicus, whack his pee-pee.
You can punch through even the hardiest foe's defenses. You may also call upon my twin brothers.
You know what?
if you like.
Would you like to play another round of Kaiju Builder?
Oh no.
Let's do it.
Let me get I'm taking some liberties with the last one. We did the Requiem of Horror, and so the idea is it was like a gnarled tree that they placed their criminals on, quote unquote, and when they put a big cursed wheel on top of it, it became the monster.
Oh. You made my random SCP bullshit make sense.
Yeah. Well, you know,
I like
like
it.
the bears are like carvings in the wood and all that, and the stretchy arms are like since it's a tree monster, it kind of has like not quite tentacly, but like stretchy, kind of like Groot or Groot.
Yes.
I am prepared.
the stage is mine.
Airflex, sometimes Andy builds a kaiju for us.
Alright, let's show him how it's done!
Alright. Give me a second.
1,000.
Oh god, I don't remember the name of the song, but you know that song that goes like, "My life be like ooh, whoa," that song?
Yes.
My life be like,
It is Wednesday, my dudes. No, but it is Thursday.
Alright, let's see. Since there's just the two of you,
just the two of us. We
You and I.
I want each of you to decide on a number between 1 and 5. Or sorry, 1 and 6.
4.
2.
This will hurt. Remember this.
Alright. Storm, choose a body for the kaiju. And remember, eventually Crispy might draw this, so don't make it complicated, like saying 600 bears.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I'm looking at you, Tim.
A mammoth.
A mammoth.
A mammoth what?
Or perhaps like the body of like a mammoth or an elephant.
Yeah, like a mastodon.
Yeah. No system search. That's not what I wanted to do. No!
Now he has beheld things.
God damn it.
We take those.
I'd rather be friends.
Oh, you in particular I need to be careful about.
Yep.
Ugh. 99 red balloons.
That was flashy, says Loki.
The crit. So here's the thing. One thing I do miss about the older games is the crits were better.
Yes.
What the heck has the range to hit me? Wait a minute. Something's got really long range magic, doesn't it? No.
Okay.
What's psychic?
All right, Rale, pick a number between 1 and 5.
4 again.
Okay. What kind of tail does this thing have? Use your imagination.
It has 9 foxtails because I just feel like being a weeb right now. Well, we're gonna find out what the heck has that kind of range.
Would it be okay if I put
there we
bushy
go.
instead of fox?
Yeah, that's fine. I love how me talking about being a weeb and suggesting 9 foxtails triggers someone to subscribe.
You have made a glorious mistake, and we love you.
Choices have been made.
Welcome, son of Stabby.
And before I go any further, I'll explain like the rules basically. So you have 1 through 6 in this, and it's body, head, arms, legs, tails, and special. And special could be like, you know, a weird feature that you would add, something weird like wings or spikes or, you know, just something outlandish or something. And I would usually like to start with the body. That's why it's number 1. And when you have players in there, you kind of give them a like a randomizing system so that they could choose. And I believe it's Storm's turn. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
Okay.
Or if you want, you can roll a d4 or something like that. I know. Rale can't because he's playing.
Oh Lord, we have another subscriber. That's 2 subscribers in one stream.
You poor
Let's call it. Let's call it 3.
Decisions
3.
were made.
All right, what kind of legs does this thing have? And I know you said mastodon body, so you know.
It has legs for days.
It has legs like that of a great lion, but there are 6 of them.
Alright. This is a weird, multi-limbed horror.
Indeed.
Okay, let's make this as feasible as possible.
Alright, Rale. Think of a number between 1 and 3.
3.
Alright. Think of a special, like, part to put on this creature. Like an example would be like Godzilla's dorsal fins, or
Give me a moment.
turtle shell, or spiked fins. Something weird.
A proud victory.
And you guys at home can play as well. Get your friends together and have a good time, and then get your artist friend to draw it for you.
This is a good thing, Dragon Man B.
Trying to
Yeah.
think of what I would like.
Now, if you want, we can move on, and you can keep thinking about it.
Go ahead and move on while I think about what I want to do.
Sure. Unless you want to flip a coin, just pick 1 or 2. Storm.
1.
All right. You get to do this again, but no wheels. Okay.
Okay.
What kind of head does this thing have? An axle. Damn it, Storm!
No. Like,
I know what I want.
okay, I'll let Rale say his first while I think about mine.
Sure.
It's got a series of giant rings that float around it like a biblically accurate angel.
You guys have been playing Dark Souls too much.
I don't even play Dark Souls.
Okay, is there a number of rings that you'd like to place?
Let's go with 3.
Like 3 golden rings that float around?
Yes, and rotate, spin around it.
Okay. Tell me once you've got that written down.
I do.
Its head is a dark cloud from which pale viscous runes glow.
A cloud?
A dark cloud from which runes glow.
Unforgivable.
Dragon Man B, if you want ideas for a Monster Hunter themed D&D campaign, talk to Storm, because I'm pretty sure he's run one of those, or is in one of those.
So I'm running a game that mixes Final Fantasy with Monster Hunter. They are quite compatible.
Alright. Last one goes to Rale. Arms.
It's got Shiva arms.
Mecha Shiva! Mecha Shiva!
Shut the hell up, Storm, no! That joke was dumb in the beginning, and it's dumb now.
What? How many arms does Shiva have? Like 8?
6. Or typically, I believe there are other depictions that have Shiva having like 8. The one that has a lot of them, I think, the like 12-armed one is Durga.
6 or 8, Rale.
6.
Alright.
Victory is mine.
So it's got a mastodon body, and on the head is a dark cloud with glowing runes. It's got 6 humanoid arms, 6 legs like a lion, 9 bushy tails, and it's like surrounded by large, like 3 golden rings that spin around it.
Yes.
Thank you.
It is a creature, a guardian that was meant to keep mankind away from things he was never meant to know.
It's a thing that sits at the gates to the Garden of Eden, stopping people from going back.
Yeah, something like that.
I think those are seraphim, right? They had flaming swords.
They have a flaming sword, 6 flaming wings that are wreathed in eyes.
Water's still up, water's still up. Okay. Since water's still up, arrows go fly. Fwip, fwip, potato chip.
What a pain.
From the Garden of Can't Even.
Yep. So Consummate Hamster does definitely get where I'm getting my mental imagery from, for
Yeah,
I do
no, I was
so
thinking
love
the same
SCP.
thing. You would, Storm, you friggin' nerd.
And look, I've literally gotten into games because I read up on their lore first and then decided to buy the game. SCP is just pure lore with no strings attached.
Storm, do you know how many things I've ended up watching or reading or playing because I am addicted to TV tropes and will just browse random?
You too understand the way of it, then.
The guardian of the Garden of Can't Even. You mean Eden? No, Can't Even.
Indeed.
It tries to protect humanity from intrusive thoughts of cursed objects, but as you can tell, it's not doing a very good job.
Its shape was one that could be understood only in ancient times by those whose souls were still invested in the myth.
Oh god, you know what? I just realized something. Have you all seen the Exploding Kittens show yet? It's on Netflix.
I don't believe I have. No.
Does she have a muffin cane?
It's a staff. But yes.
I'm angry now. I don't know why, but that makes me angry.
I mean, the boy had it earlier.
This is not the first time the muffin came here. It's actually a cupcake. This is not the first time the cupcake staff has come out.
The cupcake?
Don't you turn my inability to pronounce things into me saying horrible things, Storm. Don't do me dirty like that. I have a speech impediment.
Okay, until we think of something better, I'm just going to name it the Cursed Lore Monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that tracks. It's the monster that's supposed to keep you away from the cursed lore.
What a joyous feeling.
Which we can agree on. It's not doing a very good job.
Oh lord, a 3rd subscribe. Mistakes have been made. Also, thank you.
Thank you, Dravenlock.
Its biggest failure was Chris Chan.
We do not speak of the Dark One.
Okay, that is 3 subscribes in one stream. I am now just going to headcanon that everybody's just remembering, oh yeah, I need to resubscribe with my Prime subscription all on the same day.
All knowledge is cursed if you use the power of overthinking. Yeah,
no! Now it's stuck in my head, Storm. What have you done?
What?
Exactly what God put me here to do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Motherfucker. You come into my house. You shit on my desk.
Come, eat our food.
Andrew!
I didn't finish the rest of it.
Forget your loss.
I know, but I have become fearful.
Good.
I have become almost Diggsian in my old age.
Oh, what? Finger hovering over the delete button?
Victory is mine.
Okay, how do we want to handle this?
This is gonna be one of those situations where, like, the whole city looks super freaking historical, and then, like, one lone building just offensively stands there in all of its newness, and you're like, what the hell have you done?
It's one of those weird shaped buildings that they let one of those, like, postmodern types.
Oh, side note, me and Fox discovered a architecture style that we actually really like. Organic modern.
Let's take a look. I can dig it.
I mean, Fox is very much like cottage goth style.
Yes.
Actually, I just realized lots of people here might not have any context for that. For those who don't know, Fox is Rale's wife.
Yes. She is the foxiest of Kiwis.
Indeed.
Let's put a random blood sacrifice altar in the middle of Andy's gym. No.
Oh!
Indeed.
Okay, Rale, are you Herman Munster or are you Gomez Adams?
Oh, 100% Gomez Adams.
All right.
How is that even a question?
Kind of you.
Also, you
Which
can
one
tell what
was it?
kind of relationship me and my wife have by how fast I had that answer on key.
Tish, that's French. Which one of us is festered?
I think that's you, Andy.
I was
You have to
gonna
ask.
say Whacker almost. I was gonna suggest
Yeah, no,
it was me. Like it's probably Whacker.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was
I was
whacker
thinking
than the
Whacker.
hand.
Well, if Whacker is Fester, then I think Andy is the hand. But it has a mouth on it that also screams.
You know what? Sparrow would be Cousin It. He's the one that shows up. It's like, it's Cousin It! He's like, just tells a story.
Yes.
I'll tell you a story.
Okay.
Once upon a time, there was an ugly barnacle. He was so ugly that everybody died. The end.
Speaking of Whacker, I think Whacker would probably be Lurch because he's always groaning.
This is true. For those who have just joined us, for the first time, Whacker is an old man that's usually on our streams with us that complains about old man things.
No.
The irony of this being that he's not even the oldest person in the BPL rocks.
Yep. But age is a mindset.
Indeed. He is the oldest out of us four, which is where the whackerisms kind of began.
Except in certain situations where age is absolutely a number.
Yes.
Yeah, nope. Age is definitely an important number.
Moving on.
Yeah, I saw those.
There's the argument that the older you get, the less important it gets. How about that? Does that work?
We'll go with it. We'll go with that.
Actually,
Yes.
let's fine-tune that even more. The older your age is, the less important to you specifically it is.
Yes.
You guys You guys, I can't see you from the hole that you guys keep digging yourselves. I'm just looking down.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I just stepped up on the dirt and climbed out of the hole.
No, you didn't. You think you did, but you just stepped up into the underground chasm that's full of lizard people.
I have a song about that.
What a mess. No more I can do here. The rest is up to you.
There's a band I discovered that, or I should say music project, band would be a strong word, called Ogdrasil. The guy uses synths, some AI elements to help him write certain parts, and then he has some guest vocalists on it and does his own guitar. And it's all these like big, really out there kind of silly concept albums. The most recent one that I absolutely love is what was it called? Flat Earth Illuminati Foundations, with song titles such as The Grand Lodge of the Lizards, Chemtrails Over Solomon's Temple, The All-Seeing Lie, and my personal favorite by name, The Pyramids Are Landing.
That's amazing.
Now, my actual favorite as far as the songs go is The Grand Lodge of the Lizards. But
you would.
You know that scene from The Simpsons where he's trying to join the Stonecutters, and they sing the song "We Do"?
I do not remember.
Oh,
Mostly because I never really watched The Simpsons.
Makes sense.
There was a long period of time before I was in high school. My mother was the kind of parent who is like, you can't watch Futurama, that's for adults.
Yeah. There was a little bit of that in my family.
They stopped me watching The Simpsons when I kept doing things that Bart would do at school.
I almost broke a sweat.
Somebody quote that. You know what? I can quote that.
Arrgh. Real quick, UNC Sammer, we will not give out Whacker's actual age on stream, just due to, we don't dox our people. And believe it or not, age is actually important. It does make it easier to narrow down who you are.
All we'll say is that for most of us, something like the Super Nintendo or Nintendo 64 was our first console. His was Decimus Junius Brutus.
So I can actually provide legitimate example of this because I work in social services. So
yes, yeah,
we have systems. If we know your name and your date of birth, we can fucking find you. Which sounds a lot darker.
Your social services.
Yeah.
Will find you.
I do not work in the child support section, so all my stuff is I'm just trying to fucking help people.
Yeah. I don't think I could work in child support section because it would be too heartbreaking.
It's not just the heartbreaking, it's the literal daily death threats from people who don't want to pay their child support.
Yeah. It's just, there would be so much there that, I very much admire people who can handle that kind of work.
Oh, yeah. It's I'd be making almost double what I do if I worked in child support, doing the same thing but for child support, because they get the hazard pay and they deserve it.
Oh, okay, you know what? I just realized you said child support, and that is another thing. I do admire those people too. I was thinking of child care, child services and safety and such.
Yeah, children's division. Those people have it the scariest because a lot of them have to actually go into homes. It's not just over the phone death threats. It's you're right there with the people.
Yeah.
And I could never do that. All the respect for the people who work in children's services.
Yeah.
To the death.
I am blessedly good enough at my job that I have only had people crying over the phone who were happy old ladies because I had unfucked their health insurance.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
This too is excellent.
Yeah.
Dragman D said, "What was the band's name, Storm?"
Here, I'll spell it.
Why don't you just type it into the chat?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
There it is.
Yggdrasil. And let me get that album title for you, because unfortunately it's one of those things where it's not easily searchable. There you go. That's the album title, and then from there you can also look up the other records that they do.
Oh no, reinforcements. Whatever will I do?
Yes.
Hello, yes, you brought Bird to bow fight. Bad plan.
I can't believe I did that.
Yes.
Hello, yes, you brought Bo to fireball fight. Bad plan.
Yes.
Here goes. Think whatever you like.
Take that. Double fisting.
Now I'm angry. Remember this.
That feeling when your unit has almost as much chance to crit as the other guy has chance to actually hit.
Yep.
Could do it like that. He's charged. We can do that. Oh, not that. Yes. Yes.
Too kind to me.
But Rale, Alchrist is out of range. No, he's not.
Engage. Now I have you.
You know what is out of range?
You're about
These
to say these
prices!
prices.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, for the limited time only, I can take all your money for something you don't actually need. But we here on the WBPL 76 do like to talk about the important issues, like whether or not your bacon should be crispy, or soft, or boiled.
And definitely not turkey.
Or green.
Turkey bacon is superior.
No, it is not, Storm. I have control of the stream this time. You have no power here.
But I can say it often and loudly, and your audience may be swayed to my point of view eventually. Likely not, though.
Yeah, likely not. I like to think that people who follow the BPL are not easily swayed by saying something loudly and repetitively.
And yet, no, I'm Jen.
That conversation is going to go places not appropriate very quickly. None of that now.
Yes.
I hear you.
Yeah. Okay, not everything needs to be bacon flavored. I actually don't put bacon in a lot of things. I like just like straight bacon most of the time when I have bacon. So I am not into the whole let's make everything bacon flavored. No, none of that.
Yes. Well, for me, of course, there's also like the whole religious thing as to why I can't have regular bacon. So
yeah.
that's why I assault you all with turkey bacon.
Yes, I am aware, Storm.
And I love you all. I love you. That's right, I love you. Yes, I do. I love every one of you. I do miss having bacon from time to time, though.
Yeah.
Oh, there is beef bacon. I still need to try doing that. I hear good things.
I promise we will try to make the cricket hot dogs safe for you to eat.
I looked it up. Cricket is, in fact, kosher.
Yeah, but she's going to be using other stuff beyond just cricket in there.
Oh.
Yeah, because the cricket is cricket flour, so it's crickets that have been powdered down into a flour.
Yes.
So, on the one hand, yes, it's still 100% crickets all the way down. But on the other hand, it's also like not going to be hot dog filling just by itself, so she's got to add stuff.
Yes. Night Owl, why you gotta do me dirty like that?
We're going to pull back just a bit so that we can get ready for these reinforcements to come up on our butt.
Indeed.
I'm strategizing. So, Bully Snake, you mentioned cracklins as being your crispy pork flavored snack. You can make cracklins out of basically anything that has, like, skin. We do chicken cracklins a lot.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, it's literally just, like, pan fry the chicken skin separate from everything else in its own oils, and add seasoning to your taste. It's good shit.
I know what you meant, but when you said add seasoning to your taste, I just imagine someone sticking their tongue out and pouring the seasoning onto their tongue.
I mean, whatever floats your boat.
My boat doesn't float anymore.
Yeah, the recommended combo is salt and pepper. It's really all you need.
Yes.
Can he crit like his brother? Not this time.
I need to get stronger until no one can beat me.
If he didn't have 2 health bars, I'd be much more willing to rush him. I might do it anyways. You know what? Let's start rolling towards him. We'll bring the princess and the dancer. It'll all work out.
Thank you.
Behold the power of cupcakes. With a big strawberry on top.
Oh my.
Indeed. Strawberrily. Yay and strawberrily.
What good fortune.
And then she should stay back here with him just in case.
I'll steal it. No one will ever know.
I'll know. Something, I know what you did last summer.
Well, I mean, yeah, we were working on that together.
I just remembered that my school starts on the 19th. Also, happy 1st of August, everybody.
Thank you.
So begins the 8th month of this terrible fucking year. This month actually should be good, though. Well, I am starting college, and that's again. Well, starting the next semester of college, and that's a little stressful as always. My brain just shut down. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We still love you.
So I'm starting college. My anniversary of my marriage is this month. And Gundam Breaker 4 is coming out. I am very excited.
Yes.
Oh, damn, okay. So Ephraim's just gonna murder this thing for us? I knew he's the second best lord.
This is war, so be it.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, no, right? Fucking Ephraim. Not Rosado, the femboy. Ephraim is the spirit, the boy spirit. There's 2 in this ring. Ephraim and Erika are the twins from Fire Emblem Sacred Stones, and Ephraim is an absolute Chad. Like, the only lord who's a bigger badass than him is fucking Hector.
Well, with such portentous names.
Right? And Hector is an absolute unit who, if you get moderately lucky... Wait, okay, Bully Snake, why Rale modem sounds? What?
Let me check.
I sprechen das English.
Yeah, so I was just checking. It doesn't sound like you were roboting, so I don't know what he means by that.
Explain, Bully Snake!
Or else we will consider you a bully.
Oh, my brain reset. Okay, yeah, that tracks. Okay, makes sense now.
Proceed with your regularly scheduled shitpost.
So, fucking Hector can, if he's set up right and you don't get really bad luck with the stat rolls, because stats are random rolls on level up in Fire Emblem games. This is actually what makes some characters better than others because they've got higher chances for their stat increases on specific stats. Usually the important ones like speed and their attacking stat. Hector can straight up one-shot the final boss of his game if he has decent stat rolls. He is an absolute monster. His only real weakness is he's an axe user in a game that starts out not being friendly to axe users, but by endgame it does not matter anymore.
Yeah. Apparently you might have a dad bod.
Yeah, I'd say I have a dad bod.
So it is written, so it is done.
Oh no, he decided to go on the offensive.
I should have guessed Hortensia's retainers would seek your forces out. Nothing short of victory.
He came in for the attack and got crit like a bitch.
He came in like a wrecking ball.
He thought he was good shit, but he was just shit.
Oh my.
Just attack. Use the silver lance and sure.
I'll go first. Alrighty.
Alright, that's his healer down. We're gonna make extra sure he goes down.
Allow me. Over here. One more. I will protect everyone.
Oh, okay, just crit. Okay, be that way. I thought I was gonna get another attack, but nope. Alcris is just like, this man dies now.
I withdraw for now. But we
This is a frequent outcome for things you do.
Dragon Man, I never use the Were-Rabbit. I tend not to like the characters that rely on transformation.
Why for so not?
Honestly, don't really know for sure.
And there you have it.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so she'll just murder him without any thought to the matter. Noted. Who can actually fight this bitch? Oh, Ivy can win that fight. Noted. What about Hortensia? Hortensia can hurt her. Alright, there's the plan. Alright, so first health bar time. Ivy reminding everybody that she is the best offensive spellcaster in the game.
Couple thieves. What are you punks doing here?
Context, she flies and she's got decent... I'm pretty sure decent speed growth and high magic growth. So she's likely to double and she hits like a fucking freight train and she doesn't have to worry about terrain blocking her from getting where she needs to go.
Yes.
Ow, Fogato can barely damage her. She is a general, so that does track, but still, oof. There we go. Good news, bitch!
By a bunch of weaklings.
Sit the fuck down!
Fine. We'll call it even. Next time, though, super dead.
I do not care for Marnie.
It should not be surprising that in this town that I'm building for Andy and Super Chief and Dux's characters, that the stand that sells firearms is right next to the Poké Center.
Because of course it is.
Yes, a tad dark, but understandable. Oh my god! Okay, it's not exactly accurate, but there's a MiG in here. Van Zant can have a MiG!
Oh, you need to put that...
It'll be outside of Professor Mesquite's lodge.
Yes.
And my people are in danger.
Or lab, or whatever.
Discount Days, Pokemart, and Mostly Okay Firearm Emporium.
Yes. Oh, hey, Persona Freak. Didn't see you come in. And Chocobo 9X.
You know,
I'll be honest, I don't people keep bringing up Awakening. I don't remember most of the characters from Awakening. I remember Noe, but that was mostly because of the memes. Of the, the 100-year-old dragon girl memes. She's the one that really kicked that shit off. My big two fire emblems that I'm a massive fan of are Blazing Blade, which is Eliwood, Hector, and Lyn, and then Sacred Stones, which is Erica and Ephraim, the Game Boy Advanced ones.
Yes.
I appreciate Awakening for what it is, because for those who don't know, Fire Emblem Awakening saved the series. It was literally going to be the last game, and then it sold like fucking crazy cakes, and they're like, okay, I guess we're making more of these.
So you're saying it was almost a Final Fantasy?
Shut the fuck up, Storm. You've made that joke before. Piss off.
yeah.
Hello.
Let's see.
Consider this.
Birthright and Conquest, I was torn on. Part of it is I didn't really like a lot of the character designs, except the one Dragon Lighter lady that everybody likes. You know why? Don't you try coming at me like you don't. But like, I didn't care for Corrin as a main character. I didn't care for most of the Japanese aesthetic stuff side, because despite my love of anime and weebery and like Nintendo and JRPGs and such, I actually don't care much for Japanese like samurai aesthetic.
You've made me a sad song.
Yes.
Sing us a song about another day.
Well, in a lot of cases, it's just a lot.
Mother, tell your children not to come my way.
Actually, I've got a better thing for it. I don't care for like the armored samurai aesthetic and like the really like cluttered samurai, but like the samurai in robes aesthetic, like just the kimono and such, that I can jive with.
You don't like the shogun look?
Yeah, I don't like the Shogun look. We'll go with that. That narrows it down a bit better.
Yes.
Yeah, Loki has it right. I'm bigger into the Ronin style of samurai than the Shogun style of samurai. That actually nails it down pretty well.
You liked Samurai Champloo.
Samurai Champloo is fucking dope.
Yes.
cool breeze. Lovely, isn't it? Almost a shame we'll arrive in Firene soon.
I'm surprised you came with us, Sepia. You're so loyal to Papa. I figured there was no way you'd approve of this.
Oh?
Yeah, if I had to say what like my aesthetic for like swords and sorcery style stuff is, it would probably be like Rangers, the light armor and leather.
He thinks nothing of killing people.
Yes.
I have the same blood in my veins, of course.
I am a big fan of really every kind of armor. Just the moment you show me armor of any kind, I'm like, my ass.
Oh, actually, one other. The hidden monastery monks, like that kind of aesthetic style, like the simple robes and such.
Yes.
I've decided I won't harm anyone, ever. Even if it costs me my life.
Oh, we're finding out about Vale.
I'm not going back to Papa. I don't want to destroy this world.
How kind-hearted of you.
If you two really want to help, then after I've cleared up this misunderstanding, will you help me find my sibling?
What a silly thing to say. You are Lord Sombron's only...
Lord Pat's convert...
You have no brothers or sisters.
That's not true. We've met. Look at this.
How beautiful. It looks like a dragonstone.
It is a dragonstone. 1,000 years ago, I was crying, and one of my siblings gave it to me. I remember it well. Even though I can't stay with you, I'll always be your friend. If you're sad or lonely, remember, if this stone is intact, that means I'm still alive. As you can see, in all this time, it hasn't even cracked.
Until now, throws it on the floor and stomps on it.
What does that mean?
It means my sister is still alive, and I'm going to find her. Perhaps with her help, I can convince Papa to...
So note, this is important because Sombron's followers think that Vale is Sombron's only child, but Vale just revealed, like, they have proof her sister is still alive somewhere.
After we've finished our business in Firene, Gris and I will help find your sibling.
Thank you.
And kill them. I mean, thrill them. I mean, thrill them.
Look, Lady Vale. Firene on the horizon. Why don't you take in the view? Maybe reflect on what you'll say to patch things up.
Good idea.
Another one of Lord Sombron's children survived?
First I'm hearing of it.
I don't understand. They all perished in the war 1,000 years ago. All of them except Lady Vale, who was too young to fight. I watched it happen, Gris. Watched as each and every one of them met their end. Unless... No.
What? Remember something?
It's only a hunch. But if I'm right, we may have a problem on our hands.
Good thing we heard this before she fell asleep.
Yes. After all, once we've gotten to Firene and uncovered the truth, she will never awaken again.
Persona Freak, Whacker said it best, that is a load-bearing choker.
Yep. You know, she needs help. Ah.
No.
I'm right
no.
here.
No, put it away,
Why?
Andy. Put it away.
Why?
Bonk! Bonk, 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 bonk!
Stop.
Storm, send him the mod meme.
Oh, yes. You have behaved very wrongly. I did not want to do this, but you leave me no choice.
I will not.
Into the
judge.
tube you go.
I refuse to be judged or reprobated by furries. Be gone. I cast you out.
I am not a furry, sir.
You're a brony. That's just as bad.
Well, that is a possible answer. I'm still not a furry.
They are.
I'm not a furry. Yeah, Catholic, Protestant, same difference.
Oh, oh,
That's awful.
no, that's special.
Directly in matters such as these.
Yeah, and I bet you got a horse with like picture of what's his name nailing the letter on the wall of the door.
I was thinking about it. Martin Luther King pony. Jeez. Oh, hey guys, I fixed your doctrine.
My brother is first in line for the throne. I am still Princess of Firene.
Oh wait, no, Martin Luther pony. Martin Luther King is a way later figure.
I thought I might drive them off with pranks. Wouldn't it be lovely if things were as simple as they are in folktales? But real life isn't so
You know,
pastoral.
say what you want about her dress. If she ever like falls out of a plane, she's good.
Yeah. Oh my god.
We don't have planes.
I'm
They do have
giving you
Pegasus
guys-
Raiders, I guess.
If she flies off a dragon or something, Rale, okay?
For your sakes, Andy and Rale, in our group chat, I, out of morbid curiosity, looked up Martin Luther pony, and there's a picture that says, if it exists, there's a pony of it, no exceptions. And it's Martin Luther, Pope Leo X,
I wish there were exceptions.
Philip Melanchthon, and John Calvin as ponies. Discord ping. Yes.
How do you know it was a Discord ping and not just like a boop from the game? It could be. You don't know. You don't know!
What I do know
Meow.
is exploding.
What I do know is that after stream,
Meow.
I will be going to have dinner with Mom. Either we'll go to Cracker Barrel or a Chinese restaurant.
I suggest the Chinese.
We like the Cracker Barrel down here. It's all right.
Well,
I can understand if your Cracker Barrel is shit, but
I can make a lot of Cracker Barrel jokes right now, but I'm above that.
Make them all. But always remembered.
So it's a generalized orchard. I think it actually does like change fruit depending on the season. And some stuff is just lying around places. So someone maybe had their grape basket and went to go grab some apples too and some grapes fell out.
you were bitching at me about planes earlier.
Persona just brought up one of my favorite Heavenly Father quotes from Russian Badger. Cracker Barrel is the Firelink shrine for white people.
Oh God!
Listen, I don't look. Twister, right?
What?
You've seen the movie Twister, right?
Yeah.
They go into the barn and there's all like the farm tools hanging from the ceiling, and they're like scythes and blades and shit.
Yep.
I think about that scene every time I go into a Cracker Barrel because they've got like shit hanging from the ceiling.
Yep.
Dangerous shit.
I just found one of our summaries of this community. Send me your tired, your broke, your wide, your poor, your uwu boys, and your clowns galore.
Airflex, the dogs just go out and find metal for me. And then bring it home. They play fetch. And they are very good boys. Because if I weren't extremely cash poor, I'd be rolling in high-end weapons.
Crap, I was watching the wrong stream. That rock... That rock that you looked at looks very much like a chicken to me.
Yes.
We'll go back for it here in a moment.
Yes. I got an axe to grind, where are you?
Look, Airflex, maybe it's just that whoever's carrying the ingots gets distracted by Pupper and is like, oh no, I must pet the Pupper, and they drop the ingot when they go to pet the Pupper.
The hell's this guy doing with Grom Hellscream's axe?
I thought you were about to say ass, and I was going to be very concerned.
Shut up, Storm. You go sit.
Why
in the
is
corner.
Storm the degenerate today? Did we slip into like an alternate dimension? Is this a Star Trek episode? Am I in a goddamn Star Trek episode?
You're in the Spock's Beard episode of our show.
Yeah, we don't have beards and mustaches.
I have a
You are well shaven today.
Lady Anna, the mysterious merchant. Brawling one-on-one is not for the weak of heart.
Yeah, why do they all have the same axe?
Because the game keeps giving them the fucking killer axe.
Your game.
Like, it reminds me of the axe you like. One of the, I can't remember exactly which axe it is, but I swear that's an axe from World of Warcraft.
Zumberge, even better. Welcome to the White Shorts Legion. We love Games Workshop.
The White Shorts Armada.
So, Persona Freak, the reason why there's no permanent death in this arena thing is you only get 3 runs between each map.
Yes. Meanwhile, by being at this stream, you have all joined my personal group, the Booty Short Cohort.
Remember, after 3 strokes, we put you on Spara's mailing list.
You will see things the likes of which mortals were never meant to see.
I cast regeneration on your eyes. Why? You'll see once we're done with you.
The worst part is that was technically a pun, and I'm here for it.
Is she doing like cat paws?
Who?
Dead mom hair lady. Her. Gold
No.
Mary.
No, not cat paws.
I love that that's now a term we're using.
Hey, man.
Dead mom hair. I get what it means, it's just...
It's been a thing for a while now.
I know, it's just... I've heard it like twice and had it explained both times. It's just that, like, I only hear it so frequently, so it always surprises me.
Or I guess over the shoulder wide braid, because it's not really like a thin braid.
Oh my god, this lore is getting worse. Zumberge suggests that the WSL can usually be found through Callie Talks Warhammer and Callie's Among Us videos.
Oh my god.
This is just getting awful.
I didn't think we could find a darker timeline than our normal timeline, but here we go.
Have you seen those?
Have you seen those what, Andy?
Do come again.
Did I scribble scrabble again?
Yeah, none
you
of that
roboted
came
out.
through.
You're
Okay.
back.
Have you seen those skits? The little cartoon shorts where the wizard's like, I cast, or or the what is it, Autismo?
Yes, power word scrunch.
I like the one I saw. It was like, I guess it was like the Grim Reaper. He says, "Welcome, mortal, to the edge of death." And oh, it's you. And he's like, "Hello." And he's like, "Busy day today?" He says, "Yeah." "Did you change the room?" He says, "Oh yes." "I gotta go." "Okay, bye. Tell the missus hi."
Now I'm lost.
It's
Well,
a
it's an adventure.
YouTube short. It's actually a pretty good one too.
Let's see if I can find it.
Send it to me that I may understand.
Send it to me so that I may consume.
Ivy. Yes, she has Essence Tomes. Wonderful. Okay, Thoron does not upgrade any further. So we do need to upgrade the rest of her stuff too. So let's see. Alfire is a good one to get an upgrade in. Bolganone. Pretty sure Bolganone doesn't do anything else. Yep, okay. And that's going to be Excalibur, right? Yep, yes, okay. So Ivy's got all her big, strong tomes. That's going to be useful.
Yes.
We got anybody else who's
Okay,
here?
it's the channel's called Punky Doodle 8 or Punky Doodles 8. Unless I'm
Yes.
completely wrong.
You could be. You never know.
I often am.
The only thing you were ever wrong about, Andy, was these prices!
I knew it was coming.
Shoves a sword through Storm, and he looks at me with that look of betrayal, and I just look at him. I'm like, it had to be done. You were warned.
You think this is the end of these prices? These prices will last forever.
There, watch it. And
There will always be a sale.
I'll buy
Team.
that for $1.
Steam will always be there to take your wallet from you. Be it summer, be it winter. There will always be a sale. Rosebud.
So that was a thing.
Storm Song 78 has been deceased. Storm Song 79 online.
I'll be here.
Hey guys, how you doing today?
Cancel last command. Provide me a recipe for bread.
Oh, okay. Well, I personally am a fan of making bread using beer instead of water when you're like mixing up the batter, because it adds a certain sweetness to it. And of course the alcohol cooks off.
Oh, fucking Storm, have I ever told you I appreciate that you get my jokes? You too, Andy. You're included in this. Storm is just getting called out for it because he was the one actively doing it.
Lol. We are friends.
Indeed. Alright, it is time to go. I'm not going to start anything else because it's just going to get interrupted. So, anything to say before we go?
Rock. Go to the rock.
Oh, yeah, the rock. I almost forgot that. What does the rock say?
Ying ding 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 a ding a ding a bam 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 ding a bam 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 boy.
Okay, I don't remember where this rock was you were speaking of. Do you mean these rocks over here?
No, it was like I think it's like north of here.
North of here?
It's like in a mining spot or so. It's like a big brown rock.
Big brown rock.
It's like in a stone area, like a stone courtyard of some sort, but it's like it's barely big enough
Over
to
here?
fit in it. Yeah, there it is.
Oh no. I got too
God
close.
damn it, Rale!
I'm
Fuck!
sorry.
You had one job,
I
Rale!
didn't know!
Ignorance is not an excuse!
There we go.
Have you
mean
been
this?
the subject of
It looks like
workplace
a rooster
violence?
to me.
It's a statue. It's like a lady holding a sword.
Oh, well, the part that's sticking out the furthest is the beak, and then underneath is like the little, like the chin garbles.
I
And
wouldn't
then
be.
you got like the eyebrows, and then like up the very top where the head is supposed to be, it looks like the comb.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a statue of main character powers here.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Like it's probably a thing that forms over time as you get farther in the game.
Form of lady with sword. Still, I can see a chicken in it.
Yeah.
There's a word for being able to see shapes and things like that. It's like when you look at the clouds and you're like, it looks like a puppy.
It's not the word I'm thinking of because I'm thinking of. Wow, now my brain's thinking of animorphs for some reason.
Oh God.
I was thinking of anthropomorphizing, which is applying human traits to non-human things.
Thinking of animorphs is worse than being a brony rail.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Also, I was gonna say it's called pareidolia when you see shapes and things, but then you hit me with that.
Nuts.
Oh, what, Storm? Were you an Animorphs kid too?
No, my friends were, but I'm sitting here trying to figure out what the mathematics here is.
All right.
Damn, Storm, no wonder you're
All
sick
right.
in God. You got a lot to answer for.
All right, with that, it is time for us to go. Everybody stay safe and have a beautiful time. Bye!
Turkey bacon's best.